Let's go to the weather impacts that we saw. Some pretty serious storms across the area throughout the evening. Here's video from our Dallas Tower camera. Brad, you were following this in our live weather impact stream. Yeah. What are we looking at here, man?
Yeah, we had a pretty good shelf cloud and some really strong winds moving through. We had that lowering. That was pretty much where the height of the camera is, up around 1,500 feet.
Okay.
And, there were winds up to 55, 60 miles an hour in that. We did get some small damage reports around Gastonia, some power lines and trees knocked down, but had that downburst signature, which is the wind coming straight down and spreading out. So if you're in Gaston County, you had a doozy of a storm this evening. Everything's calm now, and next 24 hours, well, Thursday's going to be really hot. We could see highs approach 90 with crazy high humidity. Still an isolated storm chance tomorrow, but even less than we had today, which was pretty isolated. The weekend, interesting pattern this weekend. I think Saturday we'll see some showers, but overall it's cooler and mostly dry, and even milder next week as we start summer. Now, what's happening is there is a weak front to the north. That's going to be dropping south probably by the end of the week, but tomorrow morning, likely some mist or drizzle, more so than rain. Temperatures around 70, so kind of soupy. I mean, it's just going to feel pretty sticky out there. And then in the afternoon, those temperatures jump up into the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees. So certainly a pretty hot, humid day and just a stray shower or thunderstorm. I'll show you what that could look like tomorrow. You see a couple storms bubbling up to the north, dropping south, and that's about it. That's even fewer than what we had today. So a lot more sunshine than we had even today, or even certainly more than yesterday. But as we get later in the week, that backdoor front drops in, and look what happens on Saturday. Saturday, there's a few showers and storms try to break out along that front. But by the time they do, the front could be far enough south that we don't see much rain out of it. So Saturday doesn't look too bad. The weekend is going to be really going to hinge on where that front sets up, because if it parks to the south, we'll be on the dry side. But if it wobbles back to the north at all, especially Monday, we could see some scattered showers move in, but then a reinforcing shot of cooler, drier air pushes in for next week. And that's why I said the first week of June, which is the beginning of summer meteorologically, is going to be really, really dry. Look at the dew points. Pretty soupy the next 2 days. But look at the drop in dew points this weekend, and then that second shot early next week. We don't often see dew points in the 40s and 50s in the summer, almost ever. So this is going to be a rare treat going into the beginning of next week and even in the later part of the weeks. Now, rainfall chances. There will be big time rain to our south over parts of Florida, Georgia. That's because there's deep tropical moisture down there, as well as that backdoor front pushing south. But you see how much drier it is up here. So I hope you got some beneficial rain in the last 7 days. Many of us did, because we could be drying back out. We'll get the drought monitor tomorrow, and it's going to be really telling to see how much improvement we have. We know the drought isn't going away, but we're likely going to see it knock down maybe a level or two in some areas, and where those areas are will be key, probably where we saw the heaviest rain. Next couple of days, light rain chances probably Friday, Saturday, then again Sunday with that front. Now, one thing to be on the lookout for this weekend, and really later this week, the skeeter meter. We're a week removed from some of the first heavy rains we've had all spring and now early summer, and that means mosquitoes are going to start hatching in that standing water. So get ready. The skeeter meter is going to be increasing dramatically. But cooler temperatures for that first week of summer. Temperatures below average. You can see our averages are in the mid 80s and mid 60s. Will likely be closer to 80 degrees for highs, and morning lows could be in the 50s. So we'll keep an eye on Saturday's rain chances to our south. I think it could end up being a better day than that, but look at that, highs only in the 70s. And our Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast shows those cooler temperatures with that secondary surge coming in on Monday. As we show you the 10-day forecast, that's not too bad for the first 6 days of June. High temperatures only around 80, low humidity, and morning lows in the 50s. The AC can get a break. It won't be working too hard as we go into June.